Right, hello everybody. As you can see, we've got the old DIY cup out, and this is going to be the first video in a series I'm going to do on renovating my bar, my garden and things in and around Purston. Not really beer related as such in the first few videos. It'll be more focusing on exterior. Then we're gonna, once I've got my garden something like, we're gonna carry that through then into my bar, and I'm gonna rejuvenate, change a few things. I think there's going to be hopefully a Keyser build, another project to go back at bar, move my telly, and just general rejuvenation of my bar a little bit, and brewing area, and how I'm going to store my grains and things. Not sure how many videos I'm going to do. I would think there'll be a fair few. I am going to create a playlist for them. I'll load them up as and when I get them done, as I normally do, but there will be a separate playlist for them all to live in, sort of thing. So if anybody just wants to watch these, they can go straight to a playlist. Don't know how long it's going to take me. I've ordered a load of decking. That's not coming till 23rd of April, but I have a few jobs to do in advance of that, because I can't put my decking down until I've done other jobs in front of it first. So we'll stop rambling. This video is just going to be more of a walk around my garden, show you what it's like now, and tell you my plans for how I'm changing things. So we'll get it off tripod and we'll go for a walk and a talk around garden, and we'll take it from there. Right, so just while we're in my shed, before we go out into the garden, you'll see there we've got 3 tubs of Ronseal Fence Life to repaint all my fences, and that's going to be in a sage. And then with 3 tubs of, let me turn it round, shed and fence timber care, and we go in charcoal grey, and we've got just a couple of brushes. So that's going to be a lovely job. Anyway, we'll go out into the garden, eh? So as you stood in the doorway of my bar and you look out into the garden, that's what you can see. Now we'll go to the bottom and we'll work his way up. And as we come, the sunlight's a little bit bright, but we'll just cut at bottom. So we step out at house onto this bit of decking. Ignore them bags there for a tip. So we've got a little seating area there at the minute, which I think that's staying. The 2 storage units there, they're my son's. They'll be going whenever and if ever he decides to leave home, but for now they'll be staying. We've got a bit of a lawn leading up to the pond, and then a little storage cupboard with cushions and what have you for that seating. Come round to compost bin, bit of a border, pond, seating area, and another border. And come a little bit further with all this trellising, and then we've got the top decking, seating area. Over there is my filters in that storage box there for the pond, and then we've got my bar. Keep going out of this bright light and turn round. So what we're planning on doing, this decking here, if I can get a better shot, this decking, it's rotten, especially on this corner, it's rotten, and across there, and it's been down 16 years, 15 years, something like that. So it's time to come up, and what we're going to do, I'm going to take this decking up and we're going to deck from that fence all the way across right to that fence. It's going to be 7 meters wide, but what we're going to do is all this trellis is coming down, this shed with 3 storage areas is all coming down, and then all this gravelled area will be decked. Fire pit will be going, barbecue will be going, all this will be going, and then it's going to be open then right down to house. Not so sure whether the fence behind this shed will need replacing or whether I'll get away with just painting it. So that's the first plan, is to get rid of this decking, deck it all the way across. We're going to put lights in front, the shed is going to get painted charcoal grey, all the fencing, which is, you can see all the way down here, all the way up here behind this shed, is going to be painted that sage. What else we're doing? Can't think. I've got that many plans I'm doing now. Can't think. All right, yeah. To get rid of this shed, we need somewhere to put what's in it, and there's 3 doors. In that door there's all like decorating things and things to do with house. That one has got all my tools in, which I think I'm going to get a new toolbox, a big one, store a lot of it in there, a couple of tubs, take it out of there, and then in end one there's things for garden. But I've already been through that and I've binned a hell of a lot, and what I'm thinking on doing is this area here where the compost bin is. I'm going to get rid of that compost bin, and I'm going to extend the decking there across, just roughly where that tree starts, somewhere there, and I'm going to get another one of them storage units and stick it in there, just onto the decking there a bit. And that's going to be my first job, is to get rid of that, get a little decking built there. And what I'm going to do, because that decking up there is going, it's more the underneath that's rotten than the top. So I'm going to take a few planks of decking off the top because it's weathered in and it looks pretty much the same as this, colour wise, faded wise, and I'm just going to build a little decking area there from the decking at the top. Once that's built, I can get a unit on it, and then I can empty them sheds into there. Once these sheds are empty, I will then be able to take that down, get that down, and then once I've got that down, I can clear all these bits out. That pile of flags I'm going to be using, I'm going to lay it out where my joists meet on floor. I'm going to sit my joists on flags. All this decking is on concrete blocks, so I'll reuse them, and I'm hoping that a few of the underdecking joists I'll be able to reuse for my noggins. So that's just a few jobs that we're going to be doing in garden for starters. I've got some big jobs to do on house as well. I've got side at gable end I'm going to have to point at some point this summer. So we've a fair few jobs to do, but the first job is to move the compost bin in that corner over there and build a little decking. They're my plans. I shall break it all down into videos for you. I'm not sure how long each video will be, but we'll just film it and it'll be what it'll be. The actual decking size that I'm going to be putting here is going to be 7 meters wide by 4.3, which takes you to that corner, and then the decking that's on this side isn't quite going to go 4.3, it's just going to come to roughly where this is, at back of this border, and I think from my shed to there is about 3.7, 3.8, so it's going to be a fair old size, and we're going to have, like I said, lights in front. And that's the first part of renovating my garden, and then as and when other jobs crop up, we'll keep you informed and show you what's going on. So I think the first video we're going to do will be that corner, building a little deck. So I'll see you on that one.